the ancestors. Wow. How was the experience for all of you?
Please take a few minutes and please share with us how your experience was of this darshan. How did you all enjoy traveling, meeting your ancestors?
So that same space, a blissful space that each of us is celebrating right now, it's the same space you're going to be manifesting powers with.
And today Swamiji has blessed all of us to manifest the powers of length, breadth, and depth dimensions. So today all of us are going to be manifesting these powers of length, breadth, and depth dimensions, where we are going to be able to see, experience. Morning we manifested the power of length, and in this round today we're all going to be manifesting the breadth and depth dimension. Swamiji has literally showered us with the experience with this very, very powerful destiny. And now let us manifest this power as an experience in our inner space. Let us manifest this extraordinary initiation and blessing as an experience in our inner space. So now I request all of you to just take just a few minutes, sit now. Spend the next 21 minutes manifesting the experience that Swamiji has initiated us with. We've all been manifesting the power of GPS, right? Like being able to see precisely the location, being able to describe it. So we're going to be continuing to manifest that power. Are we all ready? So basically, it is where for all of you that were not there, this power is something very, very interesting and very cool. This power is where between any chosen two locations, like one point or another, you will be able to precisely identify what exactly is the place, what is the distance, what is the duration, and what are all the important landmarks that you will cross. Literally like a Google map. So when you have to navigate from one place to another, like how you use a Google map, you are going to be manifesting this power wherein you're going to be scanning the exact routes and you're going to be able to clearly identify the directions. Shall we all start? Okay, so let's make it the exact same way that we had manifested earlier. 3 minutes we'll be projecting for you all. And can I request every one of you to take a piece of paper and pencil with you? You are just going to draw. Understand, length, like Swamiji explained, is the logic dimension. And you'll be able to see just anything within the logic periphery of the cosmos. You'll be able to see it very clearly. So what you're going to be doing now is just close your eyes, connect to Swamiji. Clearly you will see lines, shapes, directions coming in the third eye. Just write it down. As it's appearing, draw it. Okay? You all can write it, draw it. Sometimes it's very haphazard. So you can even just like put shapes of whatever you're seeing. Just keep drawing it and we can verify it once you're all done manifesting. Can I ask every one of you to please sit? Gautam Prakashaya and um, Mao Fengxingaya, Sun Yong, Jian Sheng, and Samuel Rodriguez Aya. I request every one of you to please pick up your piece of paper and pen and just play along. You just need to play along with the powers. As the powers are manifesting, just play with it. Have fun. That's all. If now, right now, after this initiation, it will simply just manifest in you. So each round for 3 minutes, and we will be projecting to you the different questions for you to scan. So the first round starts now. So you have two different places projected in front of you, and I request you all to please take a few minutes and scan through your third eye and identify. Okay.
महामहावाद्य Mahamahavadya, spiritual lullaby for Samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavadya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, 3 minutes is up. Please relax. Time's up. I request all the participants to now post. You all can start posting the answers. 3 minutes is up. So go ahead and please start posting your answers, whatever you saw as the um, answer from point A to point B. Come on, can I request all of you to post in chat? See, sometimes you could have just seen some landmarks, you would have just seen numbers, right? If you've seen like 7 kilometers, 2 kilometers, whatever is the distance that you saw, please pen that down and put it in the chat. Okay, Punithanaya has posted. Okay, Mexico, New Zealand, Spain. Okay, see, along with the names, can I request all of you to also post the other details, the directions, the distance, the time, and even like, in kilometers. Can I request all of you to please post all the details? Okay, so I see so many of you have posted now. Okay, 7 kilometers. Okay, Anna Votanze has also posted an answer. And Everardo Alfaro and Daniel Traveler Kriya. Okay, wonderful. So let's quickly verify this answer so that we can move to the next rounds. So here you all can see this is actually from, yes, I'll show you all first the place. Okay, so this is from the Orpheum Theater from Boston to the exact location that it leads to is in Yarmouth in Nova Scotia. So this is a 10-hour, 13-minute journey, and you all can see the exact directions. So let's say this starts from the Orpheum Theater, which is in Hamilton in Boston. It starts from here and it's about 10-hour, 13 minutes, which is 515 miles. Okay, so this is 515 miles in distance. Wow, okay. Actually, there's one answer that's very close by. I'm seeing many of you are getting the numbers very close, like 15, 5, 500, all of these. See, understand, when you're manifesting this power, right, you will be able to see precisely the details. You will be able to identify the exact details as it is. You all can see here, you all can take a few minutes and you can see the whole route. Okay, so the next question, let's all enter into the next question and we can do for the next 3 minutes. Okay, come on. So this is the next question that you're all going to be having. Just take a few minutes and write down the map, and you can all get more precise and describe whatever you are seeing through your third eye. Yes, time's up. Okay, now I request all the participants to please post. Come on, I request all of you to please start posting whatever you saw and whatever was the direction, distance, and duration, whatever you saw, please go ahead. You all can post it. Okay, so now let us verify the answer for this round as well. So this is from, okay, so this is from Japan, from a place called Tokorozawa, from Japan to Latvia, a place called Riga, which is 14 hours, 35 minutes. So this is the answer that this was a question that was shown to all of you. It's from Tokyo, Japan to Riga, Latvia Riga in Latvia. Actually, this power is very unique, right? Because when you manifest this power, you literally experience that space of that ultimate completion, all of that manifesting in you. Swamiji tells just the ability to see with precision means the manifestation is happening in you. Now, let us all enter into the next session of our day, where we understand about what will make us manifest Sadashiva, the four tattvas.
The manifest and unmanifest components of Sadashiva is part of you. The manifest is Satyojatam, Tatpurusham, Ahoram, Vamadevam, Ishanam. If I put it in your user-friendly language, I should tell you, I am not translating, I am putting it in user-friendly language, means roughly equating it. Tatpurusha, Ahora, Vamadeva, Satyojata, Ishana. These are the 5 manifest aspects of Sadashiva. If I have to put it in user-friendly language, I should say creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion, and liberation. Listen. You go through all the 5. When you are in the mode of creation, if you add integrity, you will manifest Sadashiva's creation. Listen. When you are in the mode of creation, add integrity to you, you will manifest Sadashiva. Let me repeat. When you are in the creation mode, add integrity to it. You may ask, what is creation mode? When you feel like doing something active. It can be your office work. It can be manifesting wealth. It can be doing something for name and fame, including career activities, or it can be physically creating something, art, painting, drawing, even sexual desires, activities, all these belong to creation. When you are in the creation mode, bring integrity to you, you will manifest Sadashiva. Your creativity plus integrity is Sadashiva's creation energy. Satyojata. Only from Satya, anything can be born. Jata means born. Satyojata means born out of integrity. Anything which is born out of integrity only will stand forever. So the creation phase of Sadashiva is Satyojata in all your creativity. Maintenance, sustenance. Bring authenticity to your sustenance. Listen. Anything which loses authenticity starts collapsing, and it needs to collapse. The earlier it collapses, good for the humanity. Understand? Anything which loses its authenticity, it is time for it to vacate the planet Earth, the existence. Anything which retains its authenticity continues to exist forever. Anything, if you want it to be alive, just retain its authenticity. Everything else will be taken care. When I was attacked, the only thing I decided, I will keep the authenticity of me and my Sangha. That's it. It cannot be destroyed. Authenticity. In all your sustenance, bring authenticity. In all your sustenance, bring authenticity. Whenever you are in a destructive mood, bring responsibility. Understand? If you feel responsible and destroy, it will always be the things needed to be destroyed. You will never destroy what should not be destroyed. You will always destroy what need to be destroyed immediately. With responsibility, destruction will be equivalent to rejuvenation, not just destruction. Irresponsibility leads to tantrum throwing, rioting destruction. It may look like Kalabhairava and Kali run riot on the cosmos, but they know precisely where to put the leg and where to put the hand, where to put the sword. It is too precise. The precision is not even one cell this side or that side. Any creation, including manifesting powers, any creation, including manifesting powers, add integrity to it. Out of Satya, anything born, Satyo Jata, anything born out of integrity will stay forever and do good to you. You all have that creation mode in you, that is Aham. When you add integrity to it, you become Sadashivoham in your creativity. It is more precise than any laser surgery. Understand? Kalabhairava's Trishul may be as huge as Merudanda, the Meru hill, but it is as precise as non-invasive surgery laser. How the non-invasive laser surgeries performed on your heart are precise. Listen intensely. State of Sadashiva means completion, unclutched space, integrity and authenticity. All that forms the state of Sadashiva. When I say space of Sadashiva, Ishwaratva, manifesting, responsibility and being a leader for other beings, to move to the Sadashivatva. State means completion, unclutching, integrity, authenticity, all that. Space means being a leader, responsibility, enriching, causing, all this. Then comes manifesting powers of Sadashiva. Understand? When you decide to be leader and lead people towards Sadashivatva, Sadashiva empowers you with all his powers. Understand? When you exhaust your 2 hands, he gives you 1,000 hands. When you exhaust using your 2 eyes, he gives you 1,000 eyes. When you have put everything to use, then he gives more. All power manifestation is for the sake of serving Sadashiva. When you lead people to Sadashivatva, you are empowered by Sadashiva with all the powers. Listen carefully. When I give this integrity definition, honoring every thought current you are cherishing within you and every thought current you are cherishing by sharing with others, honoring it as your life is integrity. The thoughts you share with yourself, I should say thought currents, because with yourself it's not single thoughts, it's like a bunch of flow. With others it's a single thought because it's a words. Listen carefully. With others you share in linear way, one by one by one. With yourself you share bundles and bundles. If you can share bundles and bundles with others, you and he are in extraordinary at oneness. Sometimes some of my disciples, with them I can share bundles of thought currents without expressing much words. That is the way I received my teachings from Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Otherwise, in 9.5 months, no way I could have received this whole Vedas and Agamas from him. I received from him as bundles of thought currents. Because the oneness was so strong. When you share with others, it is one thought, one thought, one thought. When you are talking to yourself, it's bundle of thought currents. Whether thought currents with you or thought currents with others, honoring it as life. Integrity is a frequency. Just integrity is enough for you to manifest Sadashiva's state, space, powers, everything. Nothing else is required. Just integrity is enough. You all might have heard, we have a third eye and it gets calcified by the fluoride. Same way, we have one more intra-organ called vak, not internal organ. Internal organ is the card box. It's called vocal cord. Intra-organ is the vak. Vak is the software of our vocal cord. Third eye. Physically also there is a third eye, and you need a software to operate the third eye. That software is what I am giving as third eye initiation. That physical software, if it is physical hardware third eye, if it is decalcified, we remove it by Pancha and vegetarian food, this lifestyle. Same way there is something called vak. It gets calcified by all the lies you uttered from the time you started your life. Understand? Listen carefully. Anything you know and you change, the vak gets affected, means the frequency of vak comes down. If your vak is raised to high frequency, I can give you one initiation, materialize. You will start materializing, that's all. Why the Balasans, the moment I initiate, start manifesting powers, and why the many of the adults are struggling? It is because the vak is in such frequency, the frequency is not even matching. I am in Jupiter, you are in somewhere Patala, means underworld. Understand, it is a frequency. Getting you to integrity means two things. You declaring from this moment, I will maintain my word as my life. The words I express to others are words I cherish inside. I'll treat that as life. I will expand on the fundamental principle, first principle of becoming Sadashiva. Understand the first principle of becoming Sadashiva is not moral. Understand. Before revealing the principle, I want you to know it is not moral, social, right, wrong. Right, wrong. I am giving you this as the first principle to have a superconscious breakthrough, becoming Sadashiva. Understand? It is directly from the revelations of Sadashiva. Vedas and Agamas are the revealed scriptures of Hinduism. They are not written scriptures. Please understand. Neither written nor compiled. Vyasa is only an organizer, not editor, compiler, writer. He is neither author nor compiler or editor. He is just an organizer of the Vedas and Agamas. So listen, the first principle is integrity. It needs to be understood. The first level of integrity only is the thought current you are cherishing with you and others, treating it as life. It's only a first level of integrity. Understand? Understand the words I am using. I am not saying the word you give it to others and the word you give it to yourself. I am giving you the grace. The word you give it to others and word you give it to yourself many times is a spontaneous lie. I am even ready to forget about that. I am only saying the thought current you cherish. See, if I have to go to the detail of the word, sometimes people ask, what is time now? You may say 8:31. Who knows it is 8:31? Based on this clock we tell it's 8:31. So the word you give may be sometime right, wrong, false, true. So I am not even bothered about that. The thought current you cherish, I need to tell the time after verifying with all my abilities. So that is the thought current. Understand? My intention to tell the time is right. I am not interested in lying. I want to tell the right time to him. But whatever research I can do with my intelligence and with the available infrastructure, with that I will do it and tell. This is thought current. All of you understand the difference between thought current and a word. If I ask, is this camera recording? If you say yes, that is a word. The thought current behind that word is, so I saw there is a red light burning, which is usually, the red light means recording. That is why all the Indian married women wear that red light on the head. All incidents and conversations will be recorded for further quality training in the future. That's the meaning of the red dot on Indian married woman's forehead. All incidents and conversations are recorded for further training in future. I'll define authenticity. Listen carefully. Manifesting powerful cognitions is authenticity. I'll give you an example. You can manifest a cognition. Oh, in the 7 billion people, only these few hundred are able to make it to Sadashivatva. If I physically made it, I am going to make it. You can manifest this powerful cognition. If I physically make it, I am going to make it. Or you can say, I am not even able to come to morning yoga 3 minutes late. I am not even able to come to this integrity. How will I manifest powers? You can manifest that cognition also. Manifesting powerless cognitions is inauthenticity. Manifesting constantly powerful cognitions is authenticity. You can say, if my third eye is open, if I am able to roll coconut, I can roll any matter, I can move any matter. Means my third eye is open. How did it get open? By connecting it to the universal third eye of Sadashiva. If I am connected to universal third eye of Sadashiva, then this whole universe, the whole matter is under me. From where you are, you can either go on making powerful chain, powerful links, and manifest powerful cognitions, or go on making weak links, weak chain and powerless cognitions. Human being is a possibility to travel in both directions. If you are going to go on manifesting powerless cognitions every day, you practice inauthenticity. If you go on manifesting powerful cognitions every day, you manifest authenticity. That's all. Authenticity redefined. Understand? Practicing authenticity means manifesting powerful cognitions. Matter is moving just by the power. Means I am connected to cosmic third eye. If I am connected to cosmic third eye, not just coconut, I can roll planets. Why only coconuts? I can roll planets. Because it is from the cosmic third eye, the whole universe is generated. Going on manifesting powerful cognitions and playing with it is what I call authenticity. Fundamentally, the purpose of the life, not just human life, is to manifest Pindanda to Brahmanda, macrocosm to microcosm, one cell amoeba to Mahasadashiva. See, whichever part you are in this long journey, you may be just having physical growth, or having physical and psychological growth, or physical and psychological and conscious growth, or whatever level you may be there in this whole journey, supporting other beings in this journey is enriching. Wherever you are in this long journey, helping others, enriching others is a spiritual practice. Causing others reality is a spiritual practice. Even in life, whether you want more energy in the body, health, more resources in your life, wealth, more beings to live together for your love, to share your love, give and receive, relationships. Fundamental principle is coming to conclusion to enrich and cause. Only if you decide to enrich and cause, energy will start oozing in your life. Energy starts oozing in you only when you decide to enrich. It expresses as health, it expresses as love, relationships, it expresses as resource in the life, like wealth. What's the biggest wealth, you know? Ability to relate with a large number of people with love is the best wealth you can have, which will never leave you. Which will never leave you. Understand? There is only two ways you can be wealthy. The organic way of wealthy is ability to relate with multiple people with energy. You are a being for me, not number. So I'll attend to each one of you and cause your reality. That's all. I'll be Sadashiva for each one of you. You don't need to come to me because I was Sadashiva for somebody else. If I am Sadashiva for you, come to me. So I'll be Sadashiva for you.
When you declare, when you connect with integrity, Sadashiva manifests for you. What you experience, with what you connect, Sadashiva manifests at that dimension for you. Integrity makes you Sadashiva. Bliss makes you Sadashiva. The qualities of integrity and bliss makes you Sadashiva. Swamiji has so beautifully summed up the whole experience for all of us.
And Swamiji will explain to us what is integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and ethics, the four powers that makes us manifest Sadashiva, right? Now, let's all take a quick few minutes and understand what exactly we learned just now. Did all of us understand the explanation Swamiji gave about integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and everything? Because these four are the most important four tattvas, or four powers that you need to learn about, that you need to understand and cognize, internalize inside of it. Can I request all the participants, please take a few minutes and please post what you exactly understood as the four tattvas. We're going to be taking a quick few minutes and going through an understanding about this. What are the four tattvas? What is integrity? Come on. See, the first principle to have a superconscious breakthrough, becoming Paramashiva, Sadashiva, is integrity. Integrity is the thought current you are cherishing with you and others. Treating that as life is integrity.
See, many times we think integrity is just limited to you fulfilling the word. Swamiji tells a very important understanding in this. You fulfilling the thought current with which you are, like the thoughts that you cherish. If you want to go and let's say you want to go and distribute free food. If you do it with the thought current that you want to get fame by doing that, it is non-integrity. If you are in alignment to your purpose in life, what you declare it as your purpose in life, that is integrity. And that is what Swamiji has so beautifully explained in this session.
Leon's Locke has posted in creativity, integrity, responsibility, and richness. It is authenticity. Creativity is completely different from authenticity. Authenticity, integrity is the first principle. Authenticity, responsibility, and enrichment. Can all of you please post the four tattvas, the four powers? Please post what are the four tattvas? I request all the participants to take a moment and type and post it. What are the four tattvas? Ely is asking what is integrity. We'll explain. Huh? All of you please post what are the four tattvas. The few of you first post it.
Yes, thank you. I see many of you posting now. See, one of you asked, right? What is integrity? Maili. Integrity is you fulfilling every word, thought, and any word, thought, and action that you commit to yourself or another person, giving your life for it to fulfill it is integrity. You fulfilling any word, thought, commitment to give to yourself and to others. That is integrity. Integrity is vibrating with the purpose of life, the thought current that you cherish towards the purpose of your life, in alignment to the purpose of your life, is integrity. All the thought currents that you cherish with others and you in life is integrity. So what you give, it's not simple, like even a simple thing, like every word that you utter, treating it as your very life, that is integrity. Like for example, if someone asks you, what's the time? You will tell time as per the clock I have is this. That is integrity. Every word you utter has the power. So you uttering every word, is it to yourself or to someone else, with complete consciousness is integrity.
see, there are two components, okay? One is all the words, thoughts that are given to yourself, all the words and thoughts that are given to others. Take a few minutes and I request every one of you to pen down all the words, thoughts you've given to yourself and others, which you have given and not fulfilled. Please take a few minutes and pen down. It can be simple things like I'll return your $1,000 to you, or I'll do this, I'll do yoga every day. All these words and thoughts that you've given to yourself.
Now, we're all going to be entering into a very, very important session where we're going to be understanding about the parallel universes and how they map to the 25 states of consciousness, and also understanding about one of the most important universes, the number universe.
Sometimes people ask me, what's the difference between various states of consciousness and various planes of the universe? Understand? If you go to dream state and come back, what you see in the dream state, what others see in their dream state will not be same. Both of you may be sleeping in the same room, but when you go to dream, the world will be different. When he goes to dream, the world will be different. But conscious planes, the multi-dimension planes of the universe means like a tapoloka, satyaloka, Kailasa. If he gets into Kailasa and you get into Kailasa and come back, description will be same. The scene will be same. Listen carefully. The various states of consciousness is more like the subjective truths. Planes of the universe means subjective truth becoming reality in the universal plane. Understand? How now all of you experience the same in this Jakrat plane. This wall is same for all of you. This mic is same for all of you. The interpretations about the mic will be different. The knowledge about the wall will be different. Perception about the wall will be different, but wall is same. Understand? Truth is same. The facts you derive will be different. So this is the plane of Bhu. If you enter into the planes of Swa, Tapa, Satya, exploring those planes through the various states of consciousness, I should say, if we need to send the rocket to Mars, the fuel we need to fill is states of consciousness. If we need to reach Kailasa, we need to fill our being with Turyatita. The fuel is the states of consciousness. The place to reach the plane is those lokas. Sadashiva has given a very elaborate, detailed science. He has not left us orphans. Understand? If you leave your cell phone to your child and tell the child to call whenever he or she needs, and you have the capacity to appear the moment even he tries to type your number, you can't say you left your child orphan. No one can say your child has been left orphan. He has left us his cell phone number and he appears even if you start typing the number. Understand? He left the signs to us. He has not denied it to the humanity. He has not denied it for the human beings. When the science is available, it's our responsibility to explore it. Of course, it's my responsibility to make it user-friendly for all of you. Yoga as religion, that is Hinduism. It is from the Hindu culture, Hindu tradition. Yoga has evolved. Hindu thought current. Yoga has evolved. It's a gift we gave it to the world from the Hindu thought current. The original Vedic and Agamic description, definition of yoga, 3 levels: the science of exploring various powers, science of exploring various states of consciousness, science of exploring various dimensions of the universe. Understand? Some of the planets, the base material of the planet is diamond. You should know some of the planets are 80% diamond material. When we have access to the planets and able to transport, what will happen? Nobody can describe. Whether diamond market will collapse or value of our wealth will go up, we don't know. Access, possibility opens new doors which can't be described. You do not know the result and end result. You do not know what all other doors can open through this. Same way, access to the multi-dimensions of the universe, you do not know how many new possibilities and doors open. And not only Hindu tradition talks about access to other lokas, other planes of universe, it was a very common practice. In Hindu tradition, human beings having access are those beings contacting human beings. I don't even want to say in the modern day people are not doing it. No, we have enough of people who are doing it even now. The body which is fueled only by Sushupti, Jakrat Swapna means deep sleep, dreaming and little waking state once in a while because of cup of coffee. The body which was being dragged, functioning only with these states, if even little Turyatita is mixed, it is like a wow. Today I'll put little Turyatita. You will see the kind of a alchemy change in the system. God, what is going on? What is he doing to my system? I'm just changing the fuel. Multiple things will happen. One, a thorough healing of the body. All the repaired parts get healed. All the friction disappears. Then, ability of your mind to see, perceive, cognize Jiva, individual self, Jagat, universe, Ishvara, Sadashiva. Ability to cognize Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat. Ability to connect with the Jiva, Ishvara and Jagat becomes high when you are fueled with the Turyatita space and state. That is why these 25 states of consciousness, knowledge about it and experience about it is very important. When the Turya and Turyatita gets into your system, the Karana, the organ-based projection of the world dissolves into your original state. So the original state becomes reality. Then the organ-based projection universe. Listen. Organ-based projected universe, as long as you are perceiving it, you are pursuing it, it will all be love, hatred, good, bad, right, wrong, jumps in the life. But when Turya and Turyatita is added to your biomemory, bioenergy, suddenly you will realize yourself is a much deeper and higher reality than the organ-based projected universe. Listen. What we call parallel universe, unmanifest, avyakta, the delusion component of Mahadeva, Throbhava, cannot be exactly translated as delusion. It should only be translated as ununderstandable. Ununderstood or unknown. Throbhava is not, the precise word is not delusion. Precise word is unknown. The various permutation combinations of the 5 units, 5 unit principles is length, breadth, depth, time, space. 5 tattva, principal tattvas. The various permutation combination of these 5 principles forms 11 dimensions. Length, breadth, depth. These 3 dimensions operate in Bhu, the pure space where all other things merge into the space is Kailasa. The 14 lokas. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Bhatala, Bhur, Bhuva, Suva, Tapas, Satya. All those 14 lokas come under these 11 dimensions. Understand this 11 dimension, then I will initiate all of you. Not just educating, I will initiate also. Just I need to change the fuel in your body. The fuel with which you are functioning now needs to be changed. You will automatically have your eyes pulled by the third eye during the initiation. I'll also teach you guys to teleport and materialize antimatter. See, all teleportation has to happen only through the antimatter. Vibhuti has to become antimatter, only then it has to become a Vibhuti again. So if I just ask you guys to stop in between, that's all. You have antimatter and billions of dollars. Cosmos cannot just brush you aside, push you aside, saying, okay, you throw tantrum, I'll do my job. No. Understand, if you read the Vedic literature, so many references will be there. A rishi is sitting in one forest, corner of the forest, under a tree and meditating. Indra's throne burns. Mahadeva's Kailasa shakes. Vishnu wakes up from his Vaikunta snake bed, rushes to attend. Have you not read these stories? What it means? Your tantrum cannot be neglected. Be a strong seeker, intense seeker. Never allow the worship of ignorance. Never allow worship of ignorance. I tell you, whatever you lost, wealth, time, energy, youth, I am telling you, everything is useless. Gain 10 times, 100 times more, anything you lost, just if you acquire one thing, seeking. If you stop worshipping ignorance, losing the spiritual seeking is the biggest curse. If you have not lost the spiritual seeking, don't worry, nothing is lost. It means you know how to throw tantrum and make the cosmic mother open the treasury. Go down for us. Seeking is nothing but your ability to throw tantrum and get the attention of the cosmic mother. Are I am telling you, just sit under one tree with a depth and decision of seeking. Simply Kailasa has to shiver. Kailasa will shake. Don't try to be Ravana, trying to shake the Kailasa. You will be caught under. Just be a yogi. Vishnu cannot sleep there. Vaikunta will have a tsunami. He has to come down and attend to you. Because after all, Vaikunta, Kailasa and all is nothing but a parallel universe of you. Your Anagata Chakra. The parallel universe of your Anagata Chakra is Vaikunta. Parallel universe of your Anya is Kailasa. If you shake your Anya, Kailasa has to wake up and Mahadeva has to appear in front of you. Don't be arrogant out of your seeking. Actually, when you are seeking, arrogance will not even happen. Now when I am explaining, don't see this as arrogance. Very pure, clear, confident and the straight, right guidance I am giving you. It's not arrogance. When I say, if you sit and open your third eye, the parallel universe of the third eye, Kailasa has to shake and Mahadeva has to appear. I am not arrogant. I am just revealing some of the very deep, sacred secret to you. If you sit and open your Anahata chakra with the depth of seeking, simply the Narayana has to wake up from his yoga nidra and appear in front of you. Oh my son, what do you want? Indra's throne will burn. Have you not heard these stories? These are not stories, they are truths. They are truths. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa on this auspicious Nithyanandotsavam, Avatara Brahmotsavam, Avatara Dina Brahmotsavam, second day. Listen. Listen. Surrender is the parallel universe synergy trigger. Let me repeat. Surrender is the parallel universe synergy trigger. Means, I'll try to expand. Please listen intensely. Even you listening about surrender, internalizing, trying to cognize, do manana about surrender, even thinking of doing surrender or planning, strategizing to do surrender, everything is parallel universe synergy trigger. Means Paramashiva has already decided and he has picked you up. You are handpicked, chosen. That is why you can even hear about surrender. Shravana about Saranagati happens only if Paramashiva has decided you are his. You belong to him. It is parallel universe synergy trigger. It has multi-layer meaning. It's not that you surrender and Paramashiva accepts. He decided to accept you, then it triggers the surrender in you, the idea of surrender in you, thought of surrender in you. Kailasa decided to accept your surrender. Only then the surrender idea gets triggered in you. Bhakti, Saranagati, feeling connection, love, all of this towards the divine, Paramashiva and Guru, is parallel universe synergy trigger. The sync you and the parallel universe is synced continuously, consciously, spontaneously, simultaneously. Listen. Surrender is parallel universe synergy trigger. Let me expand. Listen intensely. Even you listening, hearing about Saranagati, Saranagati to Paramashiva or Guru, the ultimate. Even you are listening, or manana, thinking, or nitidhyasana, manifesting. See, whether you try to listen and cognize, or contemplate and strategize to manifest, or manifest. Shravana, Manana, Nidhityasana. In all three levels, even you hearing about Saranagati, listening about Saranagati is parallel universe synergy trigger. Means only when Paramashiva decides to have you for himself, he triggers the idea of Saranagati in you. Don't ever think you decide to surrender, then Paramashiva accepts it. No. Understand the principle of time in parallel universe. In parallel universe, there is no past, present, future. It's a synergy. Synced energy manifestation is synergy. He decides, Kailasa decides, Paramashiva decides to have you for himself, then the idea of surrender gets triggered in you. Let me repeat. It is not that you decide to do Saranagati and then he accepts. No. He decides to have you all for himself, then he triggers from the parallel universe as a synergy trigger. Saranagati is triggered in you. I'll try to explain step by step. You can grasp with your logic. See, there is multi-layer universe and you. The first layer of you is your ability to logically understand, like a 1 plus 1 is 2. Your simple logic. That is your first layer of you. Length dimension. Understand? 1 plus 1 is 2 is your simple logic. There is a whole universe belong to that simple logic, that number. Actually, if you see deeply, whole universe is nothing more than a number. Just number. Just number. See, everything around you can be reduced to a number. Anything you see, perceive, grasp, cognize can be reduced to numbers. Whether great strategic decisions you make, It all boils down to number. It is just statistics, numbers. Everything from your life, death, everything can be just reduced to numbers. How many of you understand the whole universe can be just reduced to numbers? If you understand, this whole universe can be just reduced to numbers. Raise your hand. Otherwise, I'll explain more with more logic and more examples. Whether it is your body, health, parameters, wealth, relationships, strategies, decisions, everything about life can just be reduced to numbers. Your basic logic, number, can be expanded to the whole universe level. Just like your basic logic is one dimension of you, one aspect of you, whole universe as number as one part of itself. Your logic, numbers, and there is a one parallel universe called number universe. Number universe. Number based identity of you. Number centric universe. How many of you are able to grasp? Actually, if you see all planets, everything can be just reduced to numbers. If you see the olden day mandalas and yantras in Agama, it will all be only number. About for Surya, there will be one number. For Chandra, there is one number. For Buddha, there is one number. For each planet, there is only one number. How many of you have seen that? That number is nothing but the multiplication or subtraction of the Surya proportion. The sun is the center, and based on the sun, that proportion that is what is the number given to all the other planets. That's all. Whole universe, whether it's a DNA strand or this whole Milky Way, everything can be just reduced to numbers. How many of you are able to understand? If you are able to understand what I am saying about this number universe, raise your hand. People who understand everything is number become wealthy just like that. Wealth is nothing but understanding number. That's all. Hey, that's all. I am telling you. If your brain is able to be friendly with the number, I challenge you will become wealthy. People who have incompletion or anger with the number does not want to keep number in the memory, remain poor and die in poverty. Just understand number. In our Gurukul tradition, you are supposed to memorize the number rhythm. We call it Vaipadu. I don't know the English word for it. That number rhythm. It will go up to 100 into 100. You have to memorize. Nowadays, the kids feel, oh, it's all just waste of time and energy. After all, we have a calculator in our watch itself. Our cell phone has a calculator. Your cell phone being comfortable with the number will make the cell phone company fellow rich, not you. It's like one fellow was going on the horse, going around the Arunachala hill. The horse got mukti, not he. Only if you walk around the Arunachala hill, you will get the mukti. If you are going on a horse will get the mukti, not you. If you are using your cell phone for mastering the number, for handling the number, the cell phone company fellow will become rich, not you. Your brain getting comfortable with the number is one of the basic lesson in Gurukuls we teach. Understand? Whole thing is number. Brain, which can quickly grasp numbers, handle tables, will always lead to wealth. Try it, you will see it. The whole universe of numbers, whether DNA strand or the Milky Way, both have their numbers. Whether your DNA strand, your gene, your one cell, or this whole universe, everything as a number, it can be just reduced to a number. Everything you see is just number. Ramanujam, the mathematician, great mathematician Ramanujam, he mastered this number universe. Number universe Lord is Lakshmi. That is why he says, Namagiri Lakshmi reveals all the mathematics and the number secrets to him. They ask, Ramanujam was interviewed, they asked him, how you just like that reveal the answers and solve the problems. He says, Namagiri Lakshmi, Namagiri Tayar. That Namagiri Lakshmi reveals it to me. Means the number universe was open to him. He was Sahasravatani in the field of number. Your aspect of number, understand, it's actually your own aspect. Listen clearly. Listen carefully. Your ability to breathe deeply is the aspect of these huge storms. If you can breathe deeply, you can create a storm in the universe. If you can increase your blood pressure, you can create tsunami in the ocean. You are universe. If you think you are connected to universe, you are Advaiti. If you think you can become one with universe, you are Visishtadvaiti. If you know you are one with universe, you are Advaiti. If you know universe is one with you, you are Paramadvaiti. I finished the whole philosophy, the philosophical problems of Hinduism in this one statement. If you think you can connect with universe, you are Advaiti. If you think you can manifest as universe, you are Visishtadvaiti. If you think you are one with universe, you are Advaiti. If you know universe is one with you, you are Paramadvaiti. That's all. This four is the whole philosophical problems of Hinduism. Number is one aspect of you. Number universe is one parallel universe. Listen. Even if you miss one statement I am uttering, you will miss the whole essence. I really want you to know, how many of you understand the number is one aspect of you and the whole universe can be reduced to numbers? These two statements. Raise your hand. Whether it's your genetical code or DNA code. Actually, Paramashiva has put a barcode on you. That is what is your genetical code and DNA code numbers. He has put a barcode. Just like how you guys put the barcode on all products. Go to mall and see, even the fruits have barcode. Same way, Paramashiva has put a barcode on all of us. That is what is our DNA code. That is what is our genetical code. For this whole universe, there are codes, numbers. I tell you, if you can play with the number, actually, I'll give you one small example. I can just alter the number in my mind and raise my pressure, blood pressure, or lower it. If I just meditate on 11 ones, blood pressure becomes normal. If I just meditate on 9 nines, blood pressure just goes up. Hey, these are most important secrets I am revealing. Any of you have a blood pressure related problem, just meditate on 11, means 11 times. That 11. Try to utter that in your own mother tongue. How many crore, how many lakh, how many million, how many, what is the number of 11? Your blood pressure will become normal. Too simple. Just decide the 11 be my brain code for now. Simply your whole pressure will be normal. When you want to handle something very stressful, Like you need high adrenaline. You are going to handle a very stressful meeting where you are going to face many cunning people, strategic people who are there out just to cheat you. You are going to handle that kind of a difficult people. Just meditate on 999. 9 nines. You will be fresh with a high adrenaline for a high adrenaline meeting. Listen. Number is a life. Just number is a life. Number is the first parallel universe. Number universe is the first parallel universe. Only Vedic mathematics has the longest numbers defined linguistically. Not just through digitally, linguistically defined. The Vedic mathematics has the linguistically defined names for 201. 200 times if you put 1, Koti Antara Koti is the number. 200 times you can put 1. There's a linguistic description for that in Vedic mathematics. Because the brain of the Vedic rishis was so vast, it was able to capture even the supercomputers can't capture it in the modern day. Listen, capturing the number and converting them into the linguistic means the language, processing and expanding or subtracting or playing with it through the language foundation is wealth. Ability to convert the longest digits into language through the linguistic name, able to process the numbers, come to conclusions through the linguistic understanding, names and convert them back to the number. It's like a 4 plus 4 is 8. So the 4 gets converted into the language called 4 and gets processed. 4 plus 4 is 8. And the 8 again becomes the number called 8. This flow, if it can happen for the longest numbers in your brain, that is called wealth. Lakshmi. Wealth grew if it is present in your brain. You have to be wealthy. Nothing can be done. This is the wealth grew. Wealth grew means ability to grasp the number and convert them into language. You know, it can be Sanskrit, English, Tamil, your mother tongue. And in the language, you process it. After the result comes, you convert that back to number. How many of you are understanding this circle? This whole thing? Raise your hand. This capacity this groove is wealth and it grows in your brain if you consume more ghee and curd and no meat. No meat. More ghee and curd makes this groove strong in your brain. Listen. Listen. Person who can play with long numbers digitally and linguistically will not fall sick because the ability of brain handling number and language simultaneously increases the brain's capacity to automate all the automatic actions needed to happen in your body to keep your body and mind healthy. One of the conclusions I am giving you is our grandparents who knows the table by heart 100 into 100, they will tell simply in 1 second, live long, healthy, because your brain, when it develops the capacity to convert the number to language and process it in language and result gets converted again back to number. This capacity, the brain simultaneously develops the capacity to give command to your liver, kidney, intestine, everything to work synergetically. Synergy of your brain to work with the number, work with the internal organ is one and the same. Your health and your ability to process the number is directly connected. The Iyengars, Ayers, who eat so much ghee, curd, they will have a huge stomach. You will never hear them having heart attack and dying young. They will have huge bellies. You won't hear them having heart attack and dying young. They will be living 90, 100, comfortably pulling that huge belly. They will defy all your medical science because their brain knows how to synergetically command all organs. Hey, listen. All medical understandings about the belly, fat, everything, these Iyengars and Ayers will defy just because of this one capacity. I tell you guys, any one of you, do little research, put your 3 months time and research on your brain's ability to convert the number into language, your mother tongue, process it, and get the result in your mother tongue and convert it back to digit. Digit becomes your mother tongue, gets processed, and the result again becomes digit. This capacity and your health is directly connected. any of you guys do research on this and establish, you will get a Nobel Prize. And I am giving you the theme for a Nobel Prize. Nobody ever looked into this. Listen. Healing the body, keeping the body synergetically healthy without any external medication is possible just by making the man's capacity to handle number into his mother tongue and process it and convert the result from his mother tongue back to digit. Understand? Your brain's capacity to convert the digit into mother tongue, process the digit in mother tongue, and the result of that process, converting that result again back to digit. This capacity and synergetically keeping your internal organs healthy. These two capacities are directly interconnected and one raises the other. One works on the other. Lots of health secrets can be revealed, discovered. Lots of modern day pharmaceutical mafia's myths will be destroyed. How many of you understand this Iyengars and Ayers having such big double-sized pot belly live for 100 years defying all the myths of the modern day science? How many of you have seen it? Raise your hand. Not just one or two. Go to every Indian village, you will see Iyengars and Ayers with huge pot belly, living for 100 years, healthy, without going to any hospital, defying the whole modern medical science. Listen, what I am saying is one revelation from parallel universe. Your brain's ability to play with the number and your mother tongue is the same ability synergetically commanding your internal organs and spontaneously, simultaneously making them alive, aligning each other. Your ability to convert the digit into mother tongue straight makes your liver active intensely. Your liver is responsible for 500 various actions in your body. This capacity, pitta, it's called pitta. Pitta means ability to play between digital and verbal, digit and words. This capacity to play is called pitta. In Sanskrit, you will be surprised. The liver fluid is called pitta neer. In Ayurveda, see, in Veda, there are 6 Ubaveda. Jyotisha, which is number, and Ayurveda, health. These two are from same unit. Because our guys know number and health, ability to play with the number and ability to be healthy is one and the same. Both are from same root. If you understand astrology, you will understand health science. If you understand health science, you will understand astrology. Whole thing is just number. Number is the first parallel universe. Jyotisha Ayurveda interconnection itself is just number. Listen, just meditate on 1,000 crore. You will become fresh now. 1,000 crore. Don't try to skip. Don't try to escape from the number of zeros. For 1 crore, how many zero? Then naturally you have to calculate for 1,000, 3 zero. For 10,000, 4 zero. For 1 lakh, 5 zero. For 100 lakh, 7 zero. And then 1,000 crore means 7 plus 3, 10 zero. 1, that 10. Without skipping, without brushing it aside, just sit and meditate on 1,000 crore, you will become fresh. Because the number, digit, becoming mother tongue, thinking through in your mother tongue, again becoming digit, makes your liver fresh. Liver, L-I-V-E-R, your liver, is responsible for simultaneous, spontaneous, synergetic trigger of all the internal organs and keeping you fresh and alive. Then just think, crore, crore. Don't try to skip. Don't think, what am I going to do? Thinking of crore and crore. Whenever I need to calculate, I will pick up calculator or a cell phone or Apple Watch I have. If you are thinking your Apple Watch is enough for you to calculate numbers, the Apple Watch company fellow will become rich. If you depend on your brain, not only you will become rich, I tell you, listen. If you can handle larger numbers in your head, you will be beautiful. Because the symmetry of the body and ability to handle the number is one and the same. Hey, listen. Beauty is not related to shape of the body. It is related to symmetry of the body. Symmetry means how it flows in the eyes of the other. How it flows in the eyes of the other. That is the symmetry. Capacity to handle larger numbers makes you beautiful. There is so much in the number. I tell you, number universe is the first parallel universe. The statements I am making, all of them are absolutely logical and truthful. If you want to be beautiful, trust your ability to handle process numbers than beauty parlors. Beauty parlors may make some small changes in you, but the game of playing with numbers internally will make your internal organs alive, fresh. I tell you, if you can play with the numbers inside your brain, it is equivalent to doing 1 hour yoga. 10 minutes without getting tired, without skipping, playing with the numbers in your brain is equivalent to 1 hour yoga. You will trigger all your internal organs to be simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically activated. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. If you trigger your brain, listen, brain is number, throat is mother tongue. If you sync both and trigger them, that will straight trigger the liver and make the liver work synergetically, spontaneously, simultaneously, and balance your whole internal organs, body, make you best, healthy and beautiful. Alison Asami is asking, are there any books you recommend on the topic? There are no books available. It's all my revelations directly from Vedas and Upavedas. There are no books available to give you this precise essence. It's like I have understood and grounded. It's like a 10-ton sugar can. I crushed, took the essence, made it into sugar and just feeding into you. I grasped the whole Vedas and Upanishads and Upavedas. Took the essence I am sharing with you. The foundation, fundamental principle I am trying to establish now is the first parallel universe called number universe. Number universe. By meditating on larger numbers, you can alter your genetical code and DNA code. Listen. Listen. I want you to know, this is not for pride I am telling you the truth. See, the mitochondria cell energy. All of you know that mitochondria cell energy, which can be studied and clearly understood. Number. The medical science can tell you the mitochondria cell energy of each one of you. If you just do some blood test, it will reveal. We did a lot of researches. People had 600 times their mitochondria cell energy go up after my initiation during the inner awakening. We have studied and we have the papers, double blind study. We can share it with you all. And that same doctor did mitochondria cell energy number of mine, which was 40,000 times more than any normal human being recorded till now. The human beings, mitochondria cell energy, largest number recorded as on now. Mine was 40,000 times more, not 40,000 percentage, 40,000 times more. It is just if you meditate on larger number, your mitochondria cell energy just shoots up. And mitochondria cell energy shooting up makes your body healthy, energetic, alive, fresh, and heals it completely. Somebody is putting the message. Swamiji reading Mrihendragama, where Paramashiva describes the structure of Brahmanda, that experience I am experiencing now in this session. Renasan, I am making the Mrihendragama into an initiation, experience for all of you. So internalize it, receive it. You may think, how? If my brain thinks about number, my mitochondria cell energy will go up. It will. It will. And next, listen to this next. Not only if you think about larger numbers and internalize them, your mitochondria cell energy will go up. Even if you are touched by somebody who thinks large numbers in his brain, his mitochondria cell energy will be transmitted to you and your energy will go up. That is why Krishna says, wherever wealth is there, Shri is there, I am manifesting. Wherever wealth is there, I am manifesting. This whole thing is number. Brain grasping the digit, converting it into your mother tongue, a natural flow. Mother tongue is natural flow. In Ayurveda, thyroid gland and mother tongue have a same word. If you know Sanskrit, little bit of Ayurveda, you will understand. Thyroid gland and mother tongue, for both in Ayurveda we have a same word. Your brain able to convert the digit into your mother tongue, process it in your mother tongue, and convert that result from your mother tongue back to digit. That capacity, when it is expanded, it triggers your health. Spontaneously, simultaneously, synergistically. I am giving you simple revelations. You can process high complicated numbers and send that energy to somebody, that person will become healthy. You can process some crooked, complicated numbers in your brain. Just straight throw that arrow on somebody, that fellow will immediately die. This is the science of astras in Hindu tradition. Listen, when Arjuna, Karna, all these warriors go to war, they don't carry all the weapons like physically. They carry the codes, barcodes of each of the weapon. So they will just utter that barcode, process that, release it, and straight it goes and kills the enemy. How many of you are able to understand what I am saying? They carry the barcode number of the weapons. When Brahma appears and gives Brahmastra to Vishwamitra, he reveals the barcode, password of Brahmastra to Vishwamitra and goes. It is all just barcode sharing, password sharing. When Drona teaches Brahmastra to his son, Drona reveals it to his son, he just gives the barcode, password. It's like how the Indian politicians, they save all their money and put it in the Swiss bank, and that bank account number only they know. When they are about to die, they will tell that number secretly to his son and die. Or they will tell, hey, in the puja room, my grandfather's photo is there. Behind that photo frame, I have put that bank account number. Go and open the frame and see that is the bank account number. Take all the money and enjoy. And they'll die. That's exactly what Drona does to Ashwatthama. Barcode number, cosmic barcode number. For each of these astra, passcode is revealed. That's all. First, Ashwatthama will be prepared for his brain to have this ability to process large numbers for good or bad. The capacity will be built in Gurukul. Once the capacity is built, he will be given the number. That's all. To process the barcode. If you understand this, you will understand how the Ramayana Yuddha, Mahabharata Yuddha, all that happened. I can just process a number in my system and send it to you and make you healthy. Manifest enlightenment. Raise your consciousness to the higher level.
Nithyanandam. So this brings us to the conclusion of our day today. And I think today's initiation is one of the most, I would say, most high demand initiation, because it's like everyone wants to experience astral travel, and everyone wants to experience meeting the ancestors and all of this, right? So this is one of the most beautiful initiations that we have had. And tomorrow's is even more special, because tomorrow's initiation, all of you are going to be experiencing the awakening of brain groups, all the non mechanical parts of the brain, and understanding about the capabilities and functions of our brain. We're going to be learning about that in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow is Sadashiva Murthy, and it's a very, very beautiful initiation in itself. And Swamiji will be awakening the brain's ability to have the microscopic and telescopic vision as well. So do not miss tomorrow, especially if you have kids who are studying or going to school, universities, colleges. Let them not miss tomorrow. Please bring them on tomorrow so that they all can receive the initiation and enjoy. And this brings us all to the conclusion of our day today. Thank you so much for joining with us. We welcome you all to the day 3 of Paramashivoham Level 3 tomorrow. Let us conclude our day with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.